All right, our next pile. Let's start off, well, we should start off, we'll start off with the little kids play dish. Look at that. You'd get them, not plastic, little plate sets to play home maker, but you would get these that were made out of porcelain that you'd give your kids. Anyway, this is a little dish that a little kid would have been playing. And guess what? They became an adult, and then they became a grandma, and then they passed away. And here is what they used to play with right here, the little plate. In fact, here's another one, a small one. I'm not sure if this was a play one though. This was a little bit too more fancy. Right there. This one might have been some type of hors d'oeuvre, like a little plate that would have been in someone's household. Oh, here's a fancier marking. Holiness to the Lord. Utah, huh? This would have been up there when we were up in Salt Lake, up there to downtown. What does it say? Zion's Cooperative Mercantile Institution. Wow. Oh, this is CCMI. That's what it is. Oh, this would have been one of the early, when Brigham Young went into the Salt Lake Valley, they created a little marketplace type thing that the people could get their supplies and stuff. But yeah, that is cool. Been nice to have the whole jar or whatever that was, little vase. But yeah, that's cool. Little lid, maybe to a honey pot right here. That's cool, glazed, brown glaze. Little lid here to something. Not super old, I can tell. Even this one's not super old. This is like 40s or 30s or 40s, just from the glass. But yeah, like a little plate. Let's look at this lid. That one's nice. Again, not super old. This one would probably been the turn of the century sometime. But yeah, pretty. Had a little bit of gold leafing on it. You can see it's kind of wearing away. Fancy. Plenty of Easters and Thanksgivings and Christmases with that one. Oh, I'm not sure what that is. But you can see it kind of screws into something. A jar or something. Maybe it was a lid of some sort. Has something on there. What does it say? Can you read it? Something patent. Is it upside down now? I don't know, I'm gonna have to do some research on some of these things. This is a old instrument of some sort. I want to say something that you put in your mouth, and twang, twang, twang is what I got out of that thing. It's one of those like little mouth, little thing that make the twang. Oh, look, an arm of a baby reaching out. Mom, where's the rest of me? Why'd you throw me into the trash? Probably because your head got smashed or something, or damaged, and there wasn't much left to use, so Mom checked you into the trash. Little porcelain. Key that's smashed. Pipe of some sort. More suspender pieces. See if there's any decorations on that one. Look like umbrellas. Must have been their rainy day wear suspender. Any pattern on there? Nope. Look like a top to something. What is this top to? Got a person on there. 1492. Must have been commemorative of something. Does that say puzzle? Puzzle. Maybe a toy? I don't know. Chicago. Manufacturers. Columbus. Is it Columbia or is it Columbus? Columbia. Can't read the rest of it. Columbia something. And what does this say? Egg puzzle. So it must have been a toy of some sort. Had a little guy on there. Huh. 1890, 92. Huh. Some type of toy. Apparently a puzzle. All right. We already know what those are. Don't need to look at any more of those. There's their fine liquor. That one had a nice little pattern on it. Little bottle, but screw top. Don't like screw tops. Not my thing. Oh, look. Like a toy, part of a train. Maybe the front end, the grill. Boop, boop. Look like a top of a walking stick or a bottom of actually a walking stick. That would have been the bottom. It hit the ground and then had a tall thing. You still see the wood in there. Yeah, that would have been a walking stick. Like it has some writing on it, maybe. 1863, January something. That was the patent date of the walking stick. And we already know what that is. Opium. From found along the, probably up there. Well, it could have been in some of these other ghost towns, but mostly up on the Central Pacific Railway, the one that punched through, that connected east and west of the United States. Another mourning button for funerals. Whose funeral would that have been at? And guess what? The person that was wearing it has already had their funeral and they are long gone. A little clip of some sort. Oh, it has a little fleur-de-lis on there. I don't know what that was. Like a clip, though. Right there. Huh. Okay. Another someone's nice stuff. Another top. Make it a lot easier to go through these when you know what they are already. That's someone's little, oh, you know what that is. You'd think that that's a skeleton key, but it is not a skeleton key. Back in the day, you would have to roll your sardine can. It'd have a little key on it that you'd roll the little tin away so you can get to the sardines. That's what that is. Oh, here's another one of those buttons I was telling you about. Oof. Dropped off the table. Hold on. There you go. I love these. This one's a star one. That might have been on some fancy cowboy attire. Imagine him walking into town. He'd show all the other ones around how fancy he was, wearing his 6-gun, wearing his star buttons. Fancy. Yeah, this one has something on it. What is that? Looks like someone playing football. Very old. Look at the outfits they got on them. Like he's trying to kick a field goal. There's a real skeleton key, small one. Another skeleton key stuck in whatever that is. Another suspender part, looks like. Ooh, this is some fine stuff. They were heavy drinkers, this one. This one's like a amber one even too. More tops. I told you I've got so many of those little tops there. Oh, this is a later Lee & Perrins. It's not as crude and it's well made, so it'd been after turn of the century. Those other ones that I've shown you before are the older ones. Look at this one. Little was it a fire? What am I trying to think of? Kerosene lamp. There you go. Chicago. Lex. Cool. Oh, there's another one, or one of those little seal, like when you want to send a letter. What does it say? Warranted Buffalo. I'm not sure who. Must have wanted to be pretty fancy because they had the little put a wax glob down, and you just sit there and you go hot wax glob with that, and they would put that little pattern right onto your wax glob to send off to your people. So, oh, no, it's not Buffalo. I think it's Superior. Warranted Superior. I don't know. Huh. Maybe a bank. Another suspender part. Kind of fancy. What is that? Little glass. Little top. Kind of fun. What is this on here? Mobile oil. Oh, that's early on, some type of either oil or liquid that you'd put into your early car right there. Cool. Another one of those wheels to a toy, a kid's little toy. Cork. Little hand reaching out. Another pop top thing. I don't know what that is too. Spoon. Oh, it's got a little thing on there. What is that? Oh, it's upside down. It's a reindeer. We got this. What does this say? Salt Lake City. Something. Salt Lake City. I don't know. Brewers. I think Brewing Company. I think that's what it says. Salt Lake City Brewing Company. A little top off of something, a drink or something. Maybe it would have been on top of a beer. A little bottle, kind of cool. Not sure what this was all about. Badge of some sort. They had probably a picture or something in there, maybe 2 pictures. Maybe it had been some type of, was it a holiday type thing, you know, like a 4th of July thing that had some patriotic like image of like Washington or something and some flags or something in there. It's the only thing I can imagine that would be. Some type of little badge thing that you'd had something in, but is long since gone. Top to a beer that had the wire that would come around and the tie onto the top. Be able to cork your top of your your drink. Does it have something on it? It does have something on it. What does it say? Nutter? Cutter? I don't know. Something New York, Germany, NY, but that's Germany. Huh. Definitely a beer. Little stopper. I've seen a bunch of those. Little nice Spanger. What we got here? Not sure what that is. Almost looks like a lock. That thing kind of like goes right through those things. A little casing. See if it has any markings on it. Can you see it? Look like Winchester, maybe? Yeah. Come on. There you go. If you can read it, let me know. All right. Another mourning button for a funeral. Got a little flower on there. Another one of these, 1937, and a pole to tell how old the pole is. Little thing, see if there's any pattern on that one. Not really. What does this one say? Something brand, look at a little trolley, something brand, but it looks like a little trolley right there, doesn't it? Wonder what kind of clothing that had been off. That blank brand, the trolley brand. You're supposed to read it. It's phonetic. What's it? Phonic. Yeah, buttons. Tons of buttons. All right. Well, I think that concludes that one.